Yo, what's up guys? This is just a quick video. Right now I'm installing these new motor mounts. Well, this is the old one, but I'm installing some motor mounts onto the 335XI. And I realized that I told you guys that in the last video that the 034 Motorsport motor mounts were polyfilled. After actually going in and doing a little bit more research, because I did mess up, they're not actually polyfilled. I watched more videos and they were trying to explain that they were not polyfilled. They're actually rubber filled. It's got a 55A durometer, so what that means, it's going to be a little bit more stiffer than OEM, but it's still not as stiff as something with some poly in it. Also, it's less likely to crack. It's supposed to be better for heat. Here, I'll show you guys the difference, and then I'll show you guys the difference on paper, and we'll finish up the video. So this is my OEM motor mount. You can't really see a difference between, well, other than the cap because they're different sides, but even the other side, they look exactly the same. It's very hard to see differences. The only difference I found was this BMW logo on the OEM one, and the 034 Motorsports does not have that BMW logo. Also, when you look inside of the motor mount, inside of the OEM motor mount, you can kind of see these small holes on the inside corners, right? Some crevices. These are fluid filled, so they're filled under pressure, and then outside of that has a little bit of a rubber on it, right? So it's supposed to be a pretty nice ride, and it is, but when you're making some good power, if you're using the wrong motor mounts, what can happen is the belt that usually runs on the bottom, depending on how it's routed down here, I've heard of people smacking their subframe with it because the motor mounts are bad. It pretty much ends up cutting your belt, and you get a whole mess and a lot more problems, right? So to avoid all that and just not have any problems at all, and actually have some motor mounts that you would need with some good power on any platform, we went to 034 rubber filled. And these ones are the 034 Motorsport, so you can see they're really well filled all the way to the top. There's no holes like in this one. See the holes down there? None of that. This should be pretty, it'd be the equivalent of like filling up your OEM ones, but even on the inside there's no fluid inside of these ones, so these are definitely gonna last a good amount of time, and they should feel great. I just want to make the video to explain the differences, and so that way you guys can see them without actually having to buy them. I will give you guys a review once they're actually installed in the car and we're driving around, because it is a manual, so it does make a bit of vibration if you don't have the right motor mounts. You know, you can feel everything through the stick shift. So I'll let you guys know how the car feels, and I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Bam! What's up, you guys? So it's been a few weeks, I want to say, maybe 2 or 3, since I've actually got the 034 Motorsport motor mounts installed on the N54 335XI. I'm gonna just end up cutting this and adding it to the end of the other video that I was working on. I just want to give you guys a quick review, show you guys if there is a difference. My personal experience just dealing with it, I've had OEM, I've had rev shift motor mounts, the hard solid motor mounts. I think I had 75A before, and now this one is 55A durometer. So these actually feel a whole lot like OEM motor mounts. Honestly, like if you had one and the other, I probably wouldn't be able to tell the difference if you weren't looking at them physically. Jumping from one to the next, I wasn't really able to tell too much of a difference. I'm still not able to tell. It honestly feels like OEM motor mounts. And I'm gonna turn on the car right now on a cold start for you guys, so that way you guys can see kind of like the vibration, hopefully on the camera. And then I'll take it for a little cruise, slam some gears real fast. It is winter, so I can't be spinning out too crazy, so I'm not gonna like floor it, but I just want you guys to see how the shifts are solid. There's not too much vibration on the interior like I was expecting. It's actually really close to OEM. You guys should be able to see the shaking on the camera. It's on a magnetic base, so if anything, the phone would fall right off if it was like really that aggressive. So let's check it out. So yeah, this is like the worst shaking you'd get right there. That little bit where you saw it kind of, that's right when the car is really, really cold. Other than that, There's, like I said, you can't really feel the vibrations. It's not like annoying where the passenger is going to be able to tell, or maybe around 2,000-3,000 where there used to be kind of like this drone, really strong vibration. There's none of that. So overall, I'm really happy with these motor mounts. One warning that I do want to give to you guys real quick was on my previous video where I was installing these, someone commented and they let me know to please do not install these because they will go bad. Apparently his driver's side went bad, and I'll let you guys know just from experience and going and doing research that so after I did some research, I found out that yeah, people do end up having some problems with these motor mounts. Hopefully I don't have any problems with them. I am going to check on them periodically after a couple months and just see how they're doing, and then I'll upload an update video for you guys for that too. But compared to RevShift, these ones feel a lot closer to OEM, and they do just as good enough of a job. So I'm 100% happy, and hopefully you guys are too if you guys get them. So thank you guys for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, go and subscribe, please. It helps me out, helps me get more views, and obviously make better videos. And yeah, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.